Welcome to another ultimate DIY stealth budget moto camper van build video. In this episode, we'll be installing a state-of-the-art satellite system where I can get internet access from anywhere off-grid. My new Rock Slide Easy Mount system where I can mount a stealth propane tank. My new 8-in-1 convection steam air fryer oven. My new HD night vision cameras. New solar powered tire pressure monitor. And new temperature sensors, and much, much more. Stay tuned. Bug Out Moto, you are watching my Bug Out Van Build series. Be sure to check out my Bug Out Van Build series. Video links are in the description section of this video. For those of you guys that don't know, this is a 2004 Chevy Express 3500 that I converted into a camper van that accommodates a motorcycle inside and allows me to travel the country with my motorcycle comfortably inside the van. I did this back in 2015. I've taken multiple trips across the country with my motorcycle. It's always something new to add to this van. The ideas never end. And today we're going to be installing the Starlink mini satellite system on the van, an 8-in-1 oven, which should be really fun, and a bunch of other stuff, including this Rock Slide Engineering spare tire mount that goes on my aluminous spare tire gate, and that I bought for cheap on Amazon that fits the propane tank, and that's my stealth 10-pound propane tank that comes with that case. By the way, I have links to everything in the description section. And I'll tell you, this strap mounting system goes on there really easy, and it's solid, man. And it fit that propane tank perfectly. So now I don't have to carry those stupid 1-pound propane tanks that take up space in the van. And I love that gate. That thing's awesome, man. Okay, now let's install this new Starlink mini system. This is what you get. They got a really good sale going on right now, if it's still going on. But this little Starlink mini is really lightweight and small. It's got the built-in modem and everything. They even give you like a 49-foot power cable there. I also got and see, it comes with that as well, but I got a 12-volt converter that converts the voltage for this Starlink Mini, and we're going to be installing that in the van. And this is for a tripod mount so that I can take that off the bracket, off the roof of my van, and put it on a tripod mount anywhere I want. This is a magnet bracket, a very powerful magnets there to hold the Starlink Mini to the roof of my van, keep it nice and secure. I'm going to be permanently installing the power cord on the roof of my van, but I did buy another power cord so that I can use, so if I take that off the top of the van, I can, put it out in a field or something and get better coverage. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to be putting the Starlink Mini, and look at that. Look at that. Boom. Look how powerful those magnets are, man. Pulled the Starlink Mini right out of there. But anyways, I put it in there nice and secure, and then I went ahead and I routed the power wire on the roof rack and zip tied it down and ran it through the back. I don't put any holes in the roof of my van, man. I'll tell you that. I run it all through there, every wire, solar wires and everything. So that way you don't have any leaks in the van. Now that I've routed the Starlink Mini power cord to the closet, now it's time to install the 12-volt adapter that's specifically made for the Starlink Mini. And I'm putting this in my newest solar system. I have 3 solar systems, a fuse box for each solar system. So 3 fuse boxes, 3 solar systems. And this one is paired with my new lead time 320 amp hour mini battery in the closet. So we're going to put a 5 amp fuse in for the Starlink Mini, and because it uses 2 to 3 amps. It has a special plug-in for the Starlink Mini, plugs in nicely. Just to let you guys know, I did buy another power cord because I'm installing the one power cord permanently on the roof of my van. But here's a Starlink app, and this is the speed I'm getting with this new Starlink Mini, which varies, by the way. But this is pretty good, especially when you really need some internet access and you're off the beaten path. Here's my new 8-in-1 oven, and this thing does everything: steam, rapid steam, air fry, bake, steam bake, dehydrate, ferment, and it even self cleans. And it's going to look awesome in my van with my color scheme that I got going on. As you can see there, it even comes with an oven mitt, and it comes with that non-stick drip pan. Goes in the bottom. You could put a 4.5 pound chicken in there. It says 12 chicken wings, 8-inch pizza. Man, I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff up in there, guys. You can even steam vegetables. There's the bottom tray where you put water, where you can steam bake and steam vegetables and stuff. So this is gonna be really awesome addition to my induction burner right there. And now that I have all 3 solar systems pumping out a kilowatt of power, I have plenty of power to power these items now. As you can see, this is what it looks like. It looks really nice next to my induction burner, man. That looks sharp. This is the actual size of the oven, the inside and the width. So I may be able to squeeze a 8.5, 9-inch pizza in there. We'll see, because I eat the Amy's pizzas. And we got this like dual lock, kind of like a commercial grade Velcro, I don't know, pedal tape or whatever you call it, but it's really strong. I use it for my induction burner, and that thing does not move. So I went ahead and installed that on this oven, so that way it doesn't leave the counter when I'm driving. It's on there nice and solid. Wow, that looks awesome in there, man. I'm gonna be cooking up a storm up in there, man. I'm going to be like the emerald of camper vans up in here, man. Do a cooking series in my camper van. And, of course, you know I got my mini microwave. That's awesome. Check that out. It even has a spinner plate there like the regular ones do. Check it out. That's my 3 solar system. That has a 100 amp hour battery. That's a 600 amp hour battery. And the one in the closet is a 320 mini amp hour battery. All 3 solar systems, all 3 different solar panels, 840 watts of solar on the roof, a 3500 watt pure sine wave inverter, a 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter, and a 1000 watt pure sine wave inverter. And this is my new solar powered tire pressure monitor that powers, and I'll stick this on the windshield in the van so it's powered by solar itself. So that way I don't have to deal with that. I had another one, but I got rid of that, and I got this one instead. So that way, but I have to charge it first before I put it on the windshield. But that looks pretty cool. So far, so good. We'll see how it lasts. And these are my new temperature and humidity sensors. I'll be putting one in the refrigerator and one in my freezer. So that way it can give me alerts on my phone and let me know if like the temperature goes up. So if there's any problems with my refrigerator, which I can put a ton of food in there, guys. That's a really awesome refrigerator. I have links to everything, by the way, in the description and comment section of the video. And on my website as well, has all my van stuff. That's my freezer. All right, on the highway here, making sure this Starlink stays on the roof. Hopefully it works out okay. As you can see, I got my e-motorcycle right here riding in the passenger area. All right, pulled over in this parking lot here, checking to see if my Starlink dish is up there on the roof still. Yes, it is. Those magnets are really strong. Check it out. It's up there real nice. Oh man, that's really awesome. It's really awesome having this Starlink set up because, you know, I usually use my phone as a hotspot, but there's a lot of areas you can't get signal. So it's really awesome to be able to get signal anywhere as long as you got a clear view of the sky. That Starlink satellite rack will be permanent there, but anytime if I go into the mountains and I need to put it in a different location to get a better signal, I could just easily take that out of the rack, and I have another power cord where I can run in the power cord, take that out, and then put it on a tripod where it's getting a cleaner signal. And then, of course, I can plug it right into my van with that, you know, in my closet there. So it's really awesome to have a cool permanent setup, but also be able to remove that satellite and put it in with a tripod away from the van to get a better signal. And I'll probably just get the $50 plan that covers just 50 gigs because I'll try to use my phone whenever I can, but if I can't do it, then I'll switch to the satellite. So that's really awesome to have that Starlink. But as you can see, here is my e-motorcycle here. I have it strapped into where the passenger seat is. I put various motorcycles there over the years, strapped down there, and that. But what I like about the electric motorcycle is it doesn't stink. By the way, if you want to get this e-bike motorcycle, which does 50 miles an hour and one of the fastest e-bikes that I've ridden so far, I have a discount code and link in the description and comment section of this video. And also, I can charge it via solar. That's why I put in that new solar system there. As you can see here, here's my new aluminum spare tire rack here, swing gate. As you can see here, this is really nice, very expensive though. This thing costs $1,500, but well worth it because it really sucks removing a spare tire from underneath the van. And them little donut spare tires ain't nothing. It's really awesome to have a full size spare tire. Also to be able to have this rock slide bracket on here to hold this 10-pound propane tank that comes with this nice case. Keeps this stealth because people don't even know that this is a propane tank, which is awesome. I have a link to everything, by the way, in the description and comment section of the video. Take a look here and see, check it out. Yes, see, it's on there real nice. My new oven, nice. It's on there nice and solid, and my induction burner. So I got all the appliances you can want, man. Got the oven, the induction stove, refrigerator, freezer. Got the microwave here. I can cook up a whole chicken in here. I can cook the little pizzas in here and toast bread in here. You can bake cookies in here. You can do whatever you want. That's really awesome, man. I never could imagine that I could actually have an oven and a convection oven and a toaster and everything here all in one unit like this. It's really awesome having this, man. I have one in my house that's actually a microwave too. It's got a microwave, convection oven. I use that thing all day long, every day. The thing's awesome, man. It's nice having these fans here, better than the Fantastic fan, because you can turn this in various directions, up and down, to the side, blow your smoke away from when you're cooking meals here. And of course I got the exhaust vents up here, and it's really nice having that 10-pound propane tank I can put here with my heater buddy. I got my heater buddy underneath here. Put it here, my heater buddy, 10-pound tank there. I'll be able to be nice and toasty all night long, unlike having those stupid 1-pound propane tanks, you know, taking up a bunch of space in here, and you only get like 3-4 hours of heat with them. So it's really awesome having that 10-pound tank and not have to store it inside the van. If you want to see the full tour of this van, go check it out. There's too much to mention. I did a full tour on this van. I'll include a link in the top right corner. Also, if you want to do a build like this, I do have a van build series that I show you how to do all of this. Very simple and easy. You know, I'm no expert. It's a very, very simple build. I'll include the playlist to my build series in the top right corner of this video. Make sure to go check it out. Really love having this Murphy bed here, and I've got all the stuff underneath here. I can store my laptop in here, my clothes over there underneath. I got a tool rack here. Got my solar controller here for this 100 amp hour self-heating battery. The 3, like I said, solar systems and battery bank systems here. A lot of you guys clown on me. You say, CycleCruza, why in the Sam Hill would you have 3 different solar systems with 3 different solar panels, 3 different size batteries? You know, why wouldn't you just do one solar system like everybody else does? Because in a van this small, you know, this is like a micro size. This is, you know, a regular cargo van here that you can't, to get the maximum battery size in a van like this, you can't. As you can see, this is the largest space you have, and you only can put about that 600 amp hour battery there. That's all you can do, maybe a 700 amp or 800 amp hour battery. That's it there. But I can put the 320 over there. I got the 600 here. I got 100 here. I've got over 1,000 amp hours, a kilowatt of power here. I couldn't do that because you have, in order to run batteries in parallel, you got to have them all with the same cable size and together. Okay, you can't run different size cables to all the batteries. So that was why I did separate solar systems. And also, if one system fails, you have a backup. I have a fuse box for each solar system here. One here, one there, and I just put the new one up there. So I can always swap appliances with each solar system. And I did that once at out in Wyoming in Yellowstone. One system failed, so I switched everything over, and I was able to keep my refrigerator and freezer going. And it worked out really good. So it's really nice having the 3 different inverters here. I have the 1,000 watt, the 2,000 watt, and the 3,500 pure sine wave inverter. Wash up at the sink. I've got, you know, I have a hose that pulls out, and I have like a base here where you put the faucet and you can wash up at the sink and you can pull it out, take a shower in back of the van, which I've done. Really nice. And I'll tell you guys, I've had this since 2015. And the main reason why I created this setup like this, to have the clear space in the middle, was to be able to live in the van with my motorcycle, park it there where the passenger seat is, and be able to easily roll it out, in and out. But also, this is very versatile in that I use this mostly as a cargo van. I put big sheets of plywood in here. I carried a big old 400-pound TV lift cabinet that you guys saw in a recent video that I painted, and I fixed it up. I'm telling you, you can actually live and work out of a van setup like this, which is really awesome. And also, this is a makeshift office for me. One time my power went out because of a tornado here in Cleveland way back, and I actually have a table, a folding table I put in here, and my desk chair, and I turn this into an office. And also use this as storage too. I store e-bikes in here and store all kinds of stuff in here. So this is, in my opinion, one of the most versatile setups on YouTube that I've seen out of the van builds out there. And I need it for that because I use it for so many different things. And as you can see, here's with the bed down. Here's your TV, fold out TV here. Turn this on here. I got it plugged into this solar system. By the way, I have all my loads, equally spread out between the 3 solar systems. All the major, the loads that use the most power, like this induction stove and this oven, everything I have run off the 600 amp hour, the center battery system and solar system. As you can see, here's my control panel. I have the dimming lights of the van. We got the cabinet lights, the water pump, the cameras, security cameras, hot water heater. The cameras here, the 4 cameras surrounding the van. There's one here in the rear. You can see that we can watch some TV. Got the TV antenna up here. See, there's a TV antenna there. And nice and stealth. TV antenna works really well. Picks up a lot of channels. Also, I have Roku on here as well. There it is, Roku on there. Cook some food out here. I got a table that's a folding table underneath here that I pull out. I can pull a folding table out here, and I got a butane burner. I can cook out here, have a little cookout out here, watch some TV. I also have an ARB pull-out awning and a 3-wall set that can go around it and turns it into a nice big tent, which is nice. And of course, I can close the doors here, and of course I can watch TV here. I have custom screens that go all the way around the back and the side door, so I can open this up and get cross ventilation without bugs bothering me, because trust me, bugs will bother you out there. But it's really nice here. Can sleep here, watch some TV. Of course, I can cook my meals here, and you sit on the bed here. I can cut my vegetables up here and bake some cookies in here. Bake some chicken now. That's so awesome having this now, man. Then of course, cook on here. I don't have to deal with any gas fumes here from cooking, because I had a butane burner, which worked awesome. And I still have, which I'll use for outside, and you can use it inside. It wasn't no problem, but it's safer having the induction stove. And of course, I got these fans here. I can blow the smoke around and stay cool here. I got the exhaust vents here in the roof there that are underneath the solar panels. You can't even really see them out there, and it also keeps rain from bothering it and whatnot. Yeah, I got my microwave here. Put some bake some potatoes in there, make some burritos. It's really nice. I've got my electric motorcycle here. Could be charging up overnight while I'm cooking my meals, watching some TV, living very comfortably. A lot of you guys say, CycleCruza, it's like, why don't you get a high roof van? You don't need a high roof van, really, man. Because with this padding down here, with this flooring I have is rubber backed, so you can walk on your knees on here, not a big deal. And when you're sitting on the bed, it's fine. My head doesn't hit the roof. And so I got the fans here. I'm sitting here, cook my meals right here, watch some TV. Got my laptop here. Can be surfing the internet too. It's a really nice setup. Of course, you CycleCruza. Where do you go to the bathroom? Where do you go to the bathroom? I actually have a toilet in here that I pull out, and it fits right here, guys, right here. And I put a bag in there, go to the bathroom in there, and I have a kitty litter thing there. I put kitty litter in there and it eliminates the smell. I bag it up, and then when I get to the next location, like a gas station, you know, the next day or whatever, I throw it in the garbage. It's not a big deal. And I don't have a gray water tank, so when I wash up at the sink, the water goes directly down underneath the van out onto the road. But it's just soap and water. I generally will clean my pots and pans into a garbage bag. I don't put it like down so it's littering the street or anything out there. So it's literally just water and soap washing my hands. I mean, you would do that if you're outside with a bottle of water and wash your hands on the ground. So what? Who cares? Big deal. But I don't have room for a gray tank or anything, or a black water tank and all that. But so it worked out beautiful, man. I love this setup. Got my motorcycle nice and safe here with me, and nobody knows I got a motorcycle in here. The Chevy 3500 is a great van to do a build with because it has the heavy duty brakes. It's a 1-ton van. It's built for heavy duty. This is for construction, you know, and used in a commercial setting. So it has the higher quality brakes and the higher quality suspension to handle all the weight that an RV can have. As far as fuel efficiency, I get on the highway, I get about 15 miles a gallon actually. It's not too bad. Around town, only about 12 or 13. The reason I really like the lower roof height is because it allows me to go anywhere. I can go in underground parking, I can go through drive-throughs, I don't have to worry about clearance issues. And it just looks like any old van. You know, the taller vans kind of stand out more than these basic Chevy Express vans. This van is awesome still. It's still great. I did have some problems with rust, but I took care of that with some rust preventative stuff that kind of prevents it from spreading. But anyways, guys, I appreciate all you guys. Leave a comment below you any questions. Like I said, I got links to everything in the description and comment section of this video. Make sure to hit thumbs up if you like this video. It really helps my channel when you do. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when my new videos release. But I release new videos religiously every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate all you guys.